So make sure that you watch this video until the end. So let's start with greeting. Hello, how are you? Hello, how are you? Yes, you know this one. But how many times have you heard native English speakers usually say this? So today I'm going to give you 2 more natural ways of asking someone how they are. How's everything? How's everything? How's everything? Don't worry, the person won't tell you everything about their life. So a good way of answering this question is, everything's fine, thanks. Everything great, thanks. One more. This one you have already learned in our previous lesson. What have you been up to? What have you been up to? What have you been up to? Means, what have you been doing since I saw you? What have you been doing since I saw you? Though you must get the answer, same old, as in nothing new. Other people will take this as a chance to have their conversation. So now let's move to general phrases in English. It's a really common English to say, do you fancy blah blah blah? Do you fancy blah blah blah? Instead of saying, do you want blah blah blah? That's a really great phrase to learn as you use it in almost any situations. For example, do you fancy go to the Khmer restaurant tonight? Or do you fancy a coffee? Do you fancy a coffee means, do you want a coffee? One more. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. This is what you say when you want somebody to wait. You can also say, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute means, wait a minute. Next one. Can you give me a hand? Can you give me a hand? It's a natural way to ask for help. Means, can you help me? Can you help me? You might want to get some more details. Say, can you give me a hand with this bag? Can you give me a hand with this bag? You can also say, can I ask a favor? Can I ask a favor? Can you ask a favor? And then ask someone to help. For example, can I ask a favor? I've got an English exam tomorrow and I need someone to help practice my speaking with. Next one. Saying you don't know in English. Of course, you can say, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know, but there are other natural ways of saying the same thing. If they say, what time does the concert start? You can say, sorry, I've no idea. Another one. When someone asks you if you can look at their broke down computer, you can say, I don't know anything about computer, sorry. Accepting and refusing in English. should do.